As you know, I'm always busy. This is why I don't write to a lot of people. I'm just busy all the time. I'm going to show you some new stuff what we've got in a bit, but this is an old table which I'm going to restore, and you can see that patch there. I've taken the varnish off with a heat gun. I've got a heat gun there, and then I'll sand it up and do all this, and that'll be a nice little table. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but it's got nice legs on it, a lot of features on it and stuff, and lovely colour, and I'll get it the same colour. I'm going to show you some furniture restoration which I'm doing. You can probably already see that the two differences in colour there and there, because it's got the varnish on it, the lac. This has been done. You can see this edge too has been done. I'm going to work on this edge next. That's right. Let me just alter that camera there. You can see a bit better now. I'm going to do that one next. But now I'm going to show you how to get this off and get down to the bare wood. I've got a heater gun here. You can see I've got this top done, two sides done, two more to do, and I'm just giving this a coat of like thinners. If there's any more varnish on there, this will take it off. Just wait for it to dry. But look at the colour now, look at that beautiful colour, the way that's come up now, and that's what it looked like when I varnished it. So I will give it another rub down before I put the colour on. Or I might just straight varnish that. I don't know what to do. No, I'll give it another colour. Anyway, I'll get these other two sides on and I'll come back to you again. It's been coloured and I'll give it the first coat of varnish. So there you go. Maybe you can see the sheen on there. I don't know whether I'll give it another one. I'll see what that's like when it's dry. I do see little imperfections on there, like dust or something. If that's the case, then I'll give it a rub down with sandpaper, get that out and give it another coat of varnish a bit later on. But essentially that's done now. I've done round the edges and it matches the existing wood colour, as you can see underneath. It just needs a clean up now. There it is, all stained up, and you see it matches the legs and the underneath there, same colour. Just need to clean that up a bit. It's dusty down there, look. But it's done now. I will sand it down again, give it another coat, and then we'll give it a coat of varnish, and I'll show you when it's done. I've been refurbishing the swimming pool. Look, that's all painted and ready for summer. It's February now, February 22nd or something like that. I've been doing this morning. We've had a very severe winter. We've lost a lot of fish. I've took 5 big fish out of here today, and I broke this ice up. You can see how thick it is. Look, let me just show you. It's about six inches thick there. Look, and it's not very deep at this end. It's not more than 8 inches. So I don't know if any fish got trapped under there and got caught in. That's the deep end there. I did see some red ones the other day. There can't be many left. This is all a horrible milky colour, and it stinks like hell because these fish have been dead for a while. We checked on the internet why it would go milky, and they said it's probably dead animals in there, which will be the fish. So there may be some more. I'm going to drain this out tomorrow. You can see some more ice over there, look. I'm going to drain this out tomorrow, see if there's any more dead fish in it. I do know that there are some live, because we kept a hole there all the time. We can see the red ones coming up, quite long red ones. And I saw a few small ones that were born in this pool last year, so I'm hoping that they will make up for the deficit and that they'll breed again. I won't keep as many next time. I had about 20 odd fish in here last year. Anyway, so that's another project I worked on today, and I've got to finish that off. Oh yeah, now you can see the verandas. I've been recolouring them with waterproof stuff and wood preserver, and I've got all that one done. I've just finished up the top there, those two verandas there, so they're done and protected now. I may give them another coat. I've got to sort that wire out there that's hanging over there. What else am I doing? They've just got so much crap in this place. These want to go. I took these out of that cellar there, and I've got 3 of them. And the oil tanks, well, we've got gas heating now, so we don't really need these. And Alice's brother was coming to pick these up last year, and they've been here waiting for him. And I'm going to sell them or get rid of them if you don't come in the next week or two. I want crap out of the way. I've got nothing but crap. So, what else have I been doing? Let me just take you upstairs, lock that up, because I won't be down here again today, I don't think. I'll just take you upstairs now. I just never stop, and in between I work on diving equipment, sending orders and repairing dive suits, etc, etc. Oh yeah, I'll show you the bathroom. We've been buying some new oldie worldy furniture, but real hard stuff. You can see they've got these beautiful hinges on, look there. I paid quite a bit of money for that. It's a nice piece of old furniture, solid wood, and we're slowly and surely getting rid of this crappy stuff, this chipboard or particle board. There's another piece that we bought with all decorative wood on it, and that's really nice, and eventually this will go. These wood things are going to go here, and they're going to go. I'm going to make it like this, just continue this through, give it that oldie worldy look. And we had a bit of a problem in the bathroom. Let me just show you up first. Above that mirror, where that nail is there, we had a cherub head, weighed about 3 or 4 pounds, and it fell down and broke the sink. So I took the sink out, and all the tiles come off as well. So we bought this new furniture to put in there, like that, and this one. Let me just turn the light on. There we go, should be able to see better now. And in order to make that match, I just had the idea that I'd get a piece of wood, sand it down, and stain it the same colour as that, and varnish it. And Alice bought this. It's a hand basin that's made from a stone that's obviously been in a river, and you can see how it's all worn down, rounded on the outside, and they've ground the inside out and made it like a sink. So that is natural stone, a sink from natural stone, and it looks quite nice now on that wood, and it matches that beautiful. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. So that's another project. Now we'll go upstairs. And this, I've done all this in the last couple of days. I've moved that bookshelf down there now. I've tidied it all up round here. It was a right mess here. I put this up here, and I put my collection of stuff on here, which is not complete yet. When it's completed, let me just do that. That's the hammies. Now believe me, I've got a lot more than that, and I'll tell you why they're not here in another video, because I've got a video to bring you that's quite interesting about why I don't have those coins. Anyway, so I've been up here today, This is the other veranda. I've moved everything around, I've dusted it all down, I've swept it all up, and I've took a bucket full of crap out of here. And I've redone this wooden veranda again here with preserver. So that's all done, swept it all up. And I'm going to get rid of that and the table and that and maybe the 2 chairs. I'm not sure yet because there's just too much stuff up here. I'll maybe just cut that down and burn it. There's no point in restoring this. This is definitely chipboard that's been veneered, so I don't really want that. The couch, I might get rid of that too. Might just keep the 2 chairs, I'm not sure. Might just keep that bench there. I don't know yet, but you'll see when it happens. Now, up here has been looking like a tip all winter. You can see stuff. I can't keep pace with Alice and Jessica's clothes. They've got so many clothes, you would not believe it. You wouldn't honestly believe me. Look, just everywhere, clothes everywhere. I need another house just for shoes and clothes. Mikey's coming up here to have a look what I'm doing. So here's the last veranda. I've just actually finished this and moved everything. You can see that's all dark stained now. There's a stain. And I just thought I'd give this table a go here and see what that looks like. It's starting to dry fast. So that's as far as I've got. I'll finish this off. I don't know if I've got the money this year. I'll put a new roof on here. I'll just show you the roof. Or I may start the roof and do one side, or just... Can you see that part where the roof extends down there, look? That's the garage there on the front, the nice mountain behind, look. And that is really, whoever done that is a complete amateur. I don't like this roof, it's asbestos. I want it off, and I want a tile roof on it. Look, most of these houses around here have got these asbestos type roofs on. Really cheap, horrible shit. And I want it off. And I'm probably going to have to board it with 8x4 sheets underneath, lat it and tile it. That's really not a problem for me because I was a roof tiler for 30 years, so I can do this with no problem. But I've maybe got to take all the wood off that garage roof because it's all rotten. I've spragged it all and topped it up. If I walked on that, it would collapse. But that's another video because the guy's made a complete cock up of that. Everything he's done is wrong. And maybe I have to take the front wall down and put a wall plate on. There's no wall plate on there for the spars to sit on. It's just sat on the brickwork and then he's built around the spars. So I just don't know what this guy was thinking about when he built it. Complete amateur. All this guttering's got to be done. These fascia boards got to be done. Let me try and explain something. I don't know if you can see that, but when the spars come down, they come down like so, and because it's a square end, it comes back like that. Well, I've got to cut them off straight so I can get a fascia board on and some soffit boards on underneath. So I've got all that to do before I can even think about the roof. Apart from that, everything else is done. There's the pool down there, look. You can see the milky colour from up here. Winter, maybe, hopefully, has at last gone. It's quite warm today. And don't know what else to say. So we'll get this done. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, back onto that other job, tiling. I was here yesterday, got that bit done there from the door here, just got that bit to do. I'll do the grouting and maybe go around the edges with a little piece of tile around the edge, tidy it up. So I don't think I'll get done today, but I'll try my best. And I'll show you when it's done. We're on the last leg of this tiling job. Look, you can see it's all done. I've started going around here with the tiles. I've got to finish this. I'm going to cut these now. I think I'll do all the cutting first, then I'm over and done with the dirty bit. I've got to take these spacers out, these little spacers out there, and then I'm set for a go. Okay, so I'll crack on, and I'll show you when all the tiling's done. Okay fellas, it's done. Done the last remaining area. It's all done. I've got to grout it yet, but I've started with these little upstands there, look, like a border. And I've done round to there, and I've run out of tiles now. So I need another pack of tiles, and I can finish off along there, around there. Grout it, job done. There's the grout. There's no point in me starting it yet. So I'll come back to you when it's all done. Done. Everything's done. All the perimeters done with the tiles upstanding there. And washed everything down, grouted it. Just wants another couple of cleans, and there you go. Pretty straight, not bad. Hope he's happy with that. Anyway, what I didn't do is, or what I did do is I took some film, and when I was chiseling up the old tiles, deleted it, so I can't bring you that, so I can't show you the beginning, but there was old tiles, and I had to jackhammer them up, and I had to take a big lump out the middle there, because it was really rising up near the doors, and it's done. So another job under my belt. Alright fellas, I'm going. I've left everything here that belongs to him, and I'm gone.